Hey guys, what's going on? This is our 22nd video, I do believe. And what we're going to be doing here in this video is what I want to do is I actually want to get in here and I actually want to get rid of all this excess like iron ore and all this kind of stuff that we do have. Like right here, I keep picking up stuff like this. It just gets laying on the ground and you got to kind of run around and try to clean it up and stuff. And what I want to do is I actually want to try to get rid of some of this stuff by just putting it inside of our back into the logistics system. So there's a simple way to do this. I know some of you guys say there's easy ways, there's hard ways. The easiest way to take resources that let's say you may have that it's like, okay, well this is getting back in my system. Probably should not use my belt balancers right there, but this will be completely fine for what we're doing. Now what I want to do is I just want to get my materials dumped back into my logistics system. And we're getting things like let's say like iron ore and stuff built up, we're getting coal, and over time what really just happens more or less is this stuff just you don't intend it to get in your logistics system, but you pick it up and it ends up in your inventory like me, and then you just like want to do like auto trash like this here, and we just auto trash stuff like coal, so we never keep coal in our inventory. We want to auto trash like copper, like so. That way there's never any copper in our inventory, and that way you're not like stockpiling this stuff in your inventory, wasting space. And the easiest way I've found to do this is just set up, like find a belt line or something like so, and just go like this. This is iron ore, right? So we'll take this requester chest, we'll tie it to iron ore, and we'll just set it to like 1,000. And this way all the iron ore is going straight back into these chests and stuff here, and then that just makes life so much easier. We don't have to worry about it, or really anything like that, because it's going to constantly just be stuck and put right back into the system. And this is what everybody should really be doing as far as I'm concerned when it comes to this problem. So as you can see there, let's I think I got my stuff turned off, or do I don't know, but see the inserters there, what they'll do is they'll just take the iron ore, drop it right onto the belt, and the belt will just stick it right back in here. So that's all you want to do. And you want to do that on your coal, your iron ore, your copper, all that kind of stuff. That way the ores go back in the system. Now the issue is wood. And that's what this video here is more or less about. It's like, what do you do with wood? And the thing is, you get a lot of wood and stuff like that in your inventory, and you can see all the coal and everything. They're taking it over here and they're dumping it back into the belts, and you can see the chests are just getting full of it, and all that's going right back into our logistics system, which is great. That's really, really great. And oh, we did not supply power to that thing. I thought that thing had power. Okay, let's run back over here real quick. We did forget to add power here, so there we go. That'll get power now, and then that'll work there for the copper. So all the logistic robots are doing their thing. So what we have to do is we got to get rid of wood out of the logistics system. Now I've gotten rid of a lot of the wood and stuff by burning it earlier in our steam engines, but when we went to nuclear, we got rid of the steam engine, and now like when we're expanding and stuff like down here, we're going to have a major wood problem when we start clearing all these trees and stuff like that. Because what I've decided was up here, we have this here, like I had this whole area up here cleaned out, and the aliens kind of took this back over and stuff, and that kind of sucked because they took out some of these laser turrets and stuff here and everything. But our oil production area is still kind of holding up. But what I noticed, is look at the size of this right here. Look at my coal down here, right? Look how big our base is, and just look at this square here. If I came down just like that, look at how big that is. That's just a little square. So, and I got copper here, I got this whole top line, I got this whole rail line here, and I got my coal down here. I think we're going to take this coal and expand it straight out like this, and then I'm just going to go straight up through here. And then this whole big giant square here, I'll have to clear this all out with laser turrets and stuff. But once this whole area is cleared out and all these aliens in here are dead, we'll have this huge mega base right here. So this will be our in-game base right here, and I'm going to go ahead and try to get that secure here next. And I might try to tie our nuclear together that's up here, just bring it straight down tight on this line and stuff, and we could actually clear all this out right up in here and have a big refining area and processing area for like iron and stone and all that good stuff. So major possibilities where we started securing this, and this wasn't even intentional. I just noticed how this is already all the way down for here, this line, and we got the same line right down here. But we're going to have all these trees, okay, and all this wood and stuff, and we got to get rid of it, because what happens is it just more or less it sets inside of your chest and stuff, and it just clogs up your logistics system. So it's best to get rid of that. So what we want to do is we want to basically find a way to get rid of it. Okay, and getting rid of it is simple. It's not this big complex project. Okay, all you need is you just need a way to get rid of electricity. You need some boilers, steam engines, you need a water pump, and you need just a way to get rid of this stuff. So a great way to get rid of this stuff is something that really weighs power, and that is radars. They just burn power. That says 300 kilowatts. So you just need a few of those. I think I got some mods on, so mine's a little different than yours. But what we're going to do here is we're going to do this. I've already got the stuff crafted here. So what I want to do is we are going to go ahead and we want to build a water pump. And I'm not sure where we're going to put that. I think we're going to place it right here. And maybe we might move it up one. Yeah, we'll place it right there. Now we want a boiler, okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to place a boiler. Actually, I want to move that water pump back just one. I don't want it there. We'll move it back. So where's our water pump? Right there. Okay, so we want a water pump and a steam engine. And this, guys, is something that, you do late game. I mean, because we did delete, if you guys remember, we deleted all of our steam engines when we got the nuclear cut, and we put all of our belts over here, where that was. But now we're in the end game and stuff, and we need to find a way to set this all up and do something with everything. So what we'll do, we're just going to put an inserter here, and we will also add a requester chest if I can find a requester chest. Now, the trick is to this is we're just going to add raw wood. So we'll do like 1,000 wood. I don't think I have any in my inventory because I burnt most of my wood earlier on. So, I was sticking some of it in my furnaces and stuff like that because I ran out of coal. So I was trying to do something with my wood and get rid of it. So I was using it as an alternative to coal. So we got rid of a lot of that earlier on, but I was putting it manually in the chest then. So, but I don't think there's none in the logistics system. So we'll put wood in here. So just put regular wood as well. And I do think it'll burn small power poles as well, like wooden power poles. It'll burn those as well because they do have, yeah, see right there how it says fuel value. So anything that's got fuel value on it, it'll actually burn it. I don't think there's nothing else that's really burnable other than that. But yeah, see it says fuel value right there. So we can actually use these small electrical poles as well. So there you have it. And that'll go right there. And now what we have to do is we got to power that inserter. So we're going to come over here off of our main electric. Remember, this is the main electric now. And we'll come over here, and that inserter is now powered. So the requester chest will put any type of wood in the system here, and any type of wood, stuff like that, stuff that we want to get rid of. And this inserter is on our main power, and that'll power it. And I can't even get by here. It's just no luck. So we'll have, and you guys can build this as big as you want. We're going to just build a small little plan here, and that way we can just burn whenever. Because typically once it runs out of supplies and stuff, this now. See how this telephone pole here, this power pole just placed, it connects to this one. We don't want that. We don't want to connect it. We want this to be an independent, separate electric grid from our main grid. That way, the only thing these steam engines power is whatever we have here. We don't want this on our main logistics system, or it's not going to function. And what we'll do is we're just going to take some radars here, just something that consumes electricity. And this is all we want, just some, electrical consumption right there. And these radars, what will happen is when there's wood or something in our system here, they will go into the steam engines. These radars will, and I'll just use a little coal since it's right here. Actually, we'll just use solid fuel. And I'm just going to drop this into the system here. Now, what will happen is that'll go into here. And these steam engines, as you guys can see, the performance is maximum because it's using here. But the radars here, see how they're just pulling the power? The radars, they're not even connected to our main electrical grid. And actually, because they're not very energy efficient right here, I don't have enough power, I could actually probably just get rid of one of those. You guys just have to see what's balanced, but looks like 3 would actually work just fine for the setup. But the basically what it will do is you just, the requester chest here, your logistic robots will bring your wood, all that stuff in here. The inserter will stick it into this boiler, and that's more or less what you have. You have this simple, furnace area. You can throw all your junk in, all your old wood and stuff, and it just burns it. And just make sure your electrical here that's powered is separate from your main, and just make sure that the inserter is powered on your main grid. And you shouldn't have no problems. And that right there is just a really simple, easy way to get rid of all the garbage and stuff like that. So something that you guys should definitely do in your factories and stuff. Even though we have a nice factory and everything's coming along, we still have trash. And as you can see, once there's no more trash, the boiler runs out. This will just sit here idle. If we get more wood in the logistics system, it'll just bring it, dump it all right there in the logistics system for us, and then we shouldn't have no problems whatsoever. These guys will just stay here like no power, but that's fine. But all you want is you just want something that's going to drink power, and these guys radars do a great job at that. So, but you guys can definitely build other systems and stuff like that. So But anyways, guys, I think what we're going to do now is I'm still in the process of upgrading my base belts. I'm getting a lot of belts upgraded, as you can see. We're getting to the express belt since we got this processing facility going here. We're still struggling with our production down here. And so what I've been working on is I've been trying to upgrade our furnaces here. But these, I'm upgrading all the furnaces here because that's working good. It's actually helping speed up the production and stuff, so I'm having less problems. But if I can get all the steel plate furnaces here upgraded, then that's going to dramatically increase my steel plate production. So hopefully that'll solve our problems that we're having further up here. And stuff as far as our system goes. But our chip production is doing good now. Earlier, if you guys remember, we were struggling with electric chip production and some things like that. It looks like a lot of that stuff is starting to balance out. It looks like I might have a few problems here on my beltways. I'm not too sure what's up with that. I guess this is just, yeah, this is where I was trying to screw around and get everything to work here, but that's not working too well because I need to be getting that stuff down here to these machines to make red chips, because I was trying to actually expand my red chip production right here and a few other things and stuff, because we're kind of struggling with red chips and stuff. But they are coming out and they're getting into our system. I'm getting plenty of blue potions. You can see they're backing up, but we're struggling with those gold potions, the yellow ones and stuff, because I'm trying to get my nuclear research up. So that's something that I am trying to work on now, and I need to get I think what the problem is we're not getting enough red chips, so we're not able to produce the blue chips fast enough. So I need to get that problem solved, get it resolved and stuff like that. And I'm going to try to do that here soon. That's why we got these facilities here going, but they're just not getting that copper plate. So I'm going to go fix that here in just a minute, and I could probably actually just run up there and fix it right now. So we'll just do that. We'll just run up here and try to repair this, because this is just, I need to get as many red chips in the system as possible, and some of them they're just not getting in. Like right here, this will actually split it, but this is that. Oh, that's what the problem is. See this splitter here? It's still in from here off this belt line. It's still in here, so now it's not going up to do the blue chips. Ugh, not a good thing. Very, very bad. And this over here, because the way this is set up, because I have this massive mess of belts here, I didn't really have anything good, but all this copper and stuff could easily go on up, but I'm not real sure how to like address all this problem. So yeah, it just, you know, we're getting our problems with our belts now because we're getting into late game. And we're just getting into so many logistic headaches and stuff. It's starting to drive me crazy. But I can solve this here possibly, so we'll try to do that. And I think we can do this with just some simple solutions like this. We'll just request copper plates here. And this is kind of a great thing when you do have the logistic network. You can just kind of you know, request stuff to wherever you need it, and then that'll just solve your problems just a little bit. Copper plate should be coming from down here towards the south. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to come. There should be a bin right here. Yeah, there they are. So they'll bring all those up here, dump them into the system right here where we're at. Where are we at? But yeah, we're going to be right here. I keep getting confused because we were working down here in the bottom, and now we've worked our way up to the top, and this whole base area has just kind of gotten jam-packed full of stuff. But the base is getting disorganized because I'm just kind of trying to shove stuff in here just anywhere we can, and that's causing, it's one of the reasons we're having logistic problems, because we can't really expand outward. That's why we have got to get this base expansion here underway. So I think what I'm going to do is try to get some laser turrets and some stuff like that done, and then we can start trying to push into this area here. I'm trying to figure out if I want to take this here copper and just run it straight on down through here, and that way we're just tying off with the water, using the water as like just like a, I don't know, a wall more or less. And then I could just run this here thing straight all the way down through here and just tie it in, and then just block it off here, and then I'd have even a bigger, this whole area right in here, this huge, huge area. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to come right here, come straight down, and then just tie it off. Because I would have to do like a lot more work, and I'm just going to come straight down like this here. I think that would be the best option. And then this will be a future expansion over here, but we do need more base space, so we're going to get on that soon. Our coal production here is working. This is just a simple little coal area. I've got it designed down here where I can expand over. So right here, as you can see, this expansion area, we're going to take it straight over this way, and it will tie in over here somewhere, and I'll probably run it back up. But you know, a lot of running around and stuff when you're getting into these expansions. But as you guys can see, we do have plenty of laser turrets. We got laser turret production. Those red chips there where we put that stuff in just now, that's making life go a lot easier, because look at these red chips. They're going on our belts now. That'll give us our blue stuff. And, oh yeah, that's already helping. See, the blue chips are already coming in. So what we just did right there was just so simple. Now we're having we're going to probably start getting this stuff here. Yeah, there we go. We got those potions coming out now. So that's great. That's really great. So hopefully we can start getting some more blue chips and stuff coming in up here. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully next time we will be killing out all these aliens and stuff in here, and I'll get this all tied up and everything between now and then. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and peace out, YouTube.